some good coffee today. How are you doing? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin network today. What do we got going on? We got about $42.1 billion in a market cap. I mean, that's wonderful. We're looking at $2,571.64 for a price of Bitcoin. We had seen an ultimate high there around 2,900. We dropped down to like 1,900. We've been climbing back up, some slow, steady gains. That's wonderful, setting in some support lines here. We do have some times of contention coming up with the user-activated soft fork here on August 1st. But, I mean, those of us with strong hands, we're not going to have a problem at all. So what do we got? We got the cryptocurrency market cap taking a climb upwards today, coming in at 94.8 billion. So that's wonderful. More money into cryptocurrency means that cryptocurrency is here to stay. It means that it's becoming more adopted. And of course, as cryptocurrency grows, the king's always on top, right? So we got 3 billion for a 24-hour trading volume. That's not bad. It's not as good as some of the 4 point whatever billions we were seeing at all-time highs, but at the same time, the Bitcoin network hasn't had as many unconfirmed transactions, which is lovely. But those fees, they're still out of control. So we got 44.4 for BTC dominance, and that's always a matter of perspective at this moment, based on so many coins and how you're looking at the market cap. So let's do a quick run through. We got Ethereum coming in at $247.69. That's not that bad. They're taking some sideways movements at this time. I mean, they're right there at $250. Everything that's been happening with Ethereum is some wonderful news. So, I mean, I don't see why we're not going to have $300 here before you know it. We got Ripple and NEM, still both at about the same. We got 29.5 cents for Ripple. NEM took a 4% gain, which is pretty good, but they had been down a little bit, so they're looking at 22.5 cents. Still holding the same spot though. We got Litecoin coming in at we got $29.13. That's a 5.8% gain. That's pretty good. We're back up around the $30 mark. I hold Litecoin personally, so I want to see it do better than this. We're shooting for a $50 Litecoin by the end of the year, fingers crossed. We got Dash coming in at $142. We got Monero, they're taking a 6% gain at $44.90. We got Zcash, they're up 13%, so they're doing pretty good at $269. And then we got the first thing that we're going to talk about here is we got Steam and Steam-backed dollars. We got Steam coming in at $1.47. That's a 14.3% gain. And we got Steam-backed dollars coming in at $1.94. That's an 11.4% gain. So what do we got going on here in BNC? Well, it seems like a lot of people are talking about Steam lately, which is lovely. I mean, Steam is great. I mean, the concept of going out there and posting your content and getting paid for it in a cryptocurrency, it's one of the first avenues that I have found and, really can appreciate where you're being paid in cryptocurrency and therefore you can do whatever you want with it. In the cryptocurrency market, you go trade with it, you turn it into Bitcoin and save it, you can go invest it somewhere. And I mean, getting cryptocurrency without taking your hard-earned dollars and transferring it, through some sort of a system and paying a fee like Coinbase, you're losing some money in the process in the hopes that, you can make it back through the increased value of the coin. So, I mean, Steam is great. I do think that if you don't have people voting on your posts that have Steam power, it starts to suck. But it is a situation of, get out there and use it, and, your numbers will grow, and, you'll find people that start becoming interested in your product or whatever you're writing or your photography or whatever it is that you're posting. And, they'll upvote it, and it's a slow progressive progress from cents to, quarters to dollars and then into tens and upwards and onwards. But so as of lately, everyone's saying that a lot of media content from YouTube and other social platforms have moved over to Steemit, and that the user base has been growing, causing the ideal that Steam is going to go up to $5, and according to Jerry, another YouTuber who's fairly famous that it's going to go up to $10. So I mean, are we looking at the potential of the first real use case of a cryptocurrency becoming like mass adopted in the social media platform due to the fact that it's true functionality? And will this bring more attention to cryptocurrency than even potentially the hype that has made it in the social media, like the main news lately from the increasing in price of Bitcoin? I mean, I don't know. You know, as I told you, my son has been posting on Steemit, and he was telling me the other day that several of his friends had also heard of Steemit and were posting on there as well. So, I mean, you know, this is a small town here outside of Tampa, Florida, and for my 15-year-old son to have friends also who, you know, I don't go around telling the people about cryptocurrency. Everyone I ask in this area has never even heard of this stuff. For them to be posting on Steemit and not even be aware of cryptocurrency, but have found this social media platform and be collecting a form of cryptocurrency, you know, it's just going to lead them into Bitcoin and exchanges and all of that. And I find this something you know, it's something to think about, because I mean, what is this going to mean for cryptocurrency? What is this going to mean for Steem? And, you know, are these people right? So is this a time to be investing in Steem, you know, like picking up little bits here and there? Or should you be getting on Steem yourself and, you know, be posting and trying to see what kind of Steem you can earn? You know, I mean, if this stuff is really going to be shooting up to, you know, $5 and $10, I mean, we're looking at, you know, $1.50 right now, and $1.94 for a Steam back dollar. That's some really good gains to be looking at here within 6-7 months. So I would put that out there for you guys to think about. I mean, and then the next one is that they got me. You know, the fear of missing out, the hype of everything that's going on with the BAT token. You know, that so few people were in on it, and then yesterday it came out on Bittrex. And, you know, the price was fairly volatile and everything, so they got me. I bought some. I mean, I didn't participate in the ICO, but I bought some Bittrex, or I bought some BAT yesterday on Bittrex. You know, and I was surprised. I went to go move some Bitcoin over there to purchase it, and of course, I seen the price of the fees when I went to go send it, and I was like, forget that. Turned around and went and checked on my Dash, because I knew that the fees were cheap were there. So I think I paid all of, like, you know, 4 or 5 cents to, you know, send some Dash over to Bittrex, cash that out, got me some Bitcoin, turned it into BAT, and now I'm sitting on just a little bit. You know me, I'm not a crazy investor or nothing. I don't like to take risks, but, you know, this hype that's happening with these ICOs is it's contagious. You know, it's growing, and you know, like I said, this stuff is there's no regulation on it. You don't know what's what. I mean, they have the Monaco card. I mean, we had the guy from Box Mining saying that it could potentially be a scam, and then here they go getting Omar Bam to, you know, come back out here on YouTube and talk about it, saying that they're not that much of a scam, and, you know, they're not actually legitimized yet through Visa. They're just attempting to be, and they're saying they should be. It just seems like that these ICOs, you know, they're asking for money before they really have a product made, and it's because they're trying to get that first mover advantage on other people, because they're, you know, if you wait to have some sort of a product, there's going to be someone else that's hopping out there trying to get the money before they have the product. So now everyone's just hopping out there trying to get the money before they even have half the ideal of the product worked out. And I mean, that was kind of the ideal that I had gotten with, they started talking about the Monaco card, and they were giving up the answers through Omar Bam and on his crypto channel, which, I mean, is a great show. And, you know, I think that that's kind of cool how they reached out to a YouTuber as in a way to get the information to us, because it does seem like a lot of the people in the cryptocurrency community, they, you know, they get their news and, you know, they get people that they listen to coming through YouTube, because I mean, a lot of us are, you know, we're unsponsored, you know, we are in the crypto space ourselves, and, you know, a lot of us are out here just trying to help you guys out and, you know, get you guys navigating through this. And also, it's our way of, you know, trying to help Bitcoin along. I mean, just like this user activated soft fork, you know, that it's pretty much a social movement through the users saying that, you know, we're sick of the fees and that we're not going to be taken advantage of anymore. And that, you know, you guys have, you know, this ASIC boost going on, and, you know, it's starting to become a China centralized coin if you continue to go on and you were able to add this Bitcoin Unlimited. So here we go, we want segregated witness, and then they go and say that they're not really, you know, going to make it happen. So now we're strong arming them in it with this user activated soft fork, and I believe that this is going to cause some contention. I mean, there's no way around it at this point. I mean, the user-activated soft fork is happening. There is no, you know, there is no turning it back. You know, now it's just a situation of us having to get everybody on board, or enough people on board where, you know, there won't be 2 Bitcoin. And like I've said in other videos, I don't believe there's going to be 2 Bitcoin. Nobody wants to break Bitcoin. You know, everybody has a good value in it. You know, it's just certain people wanting to get their own way, and they have, you know, power, and they're just, you know, being stubborn. But, you know, at the end of the day, I believe that we are just going to come over and we're going to end up having 1 Bitcoin. The user activated soft fork is going to do what it was meant to do, and it's going to, you know, get the community to have segregated witness on 1 Bitcoin. So if you like what I got going on here on Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're over 1,200 followers. You know, we're going to be right at 900 followers on Steemit. If you're not a member over there, like I'm saying, you should probably go over there and just see if you can't, you know, earn a few dollars yourself in Steem and hold on to it. You know, they're saying the price is going upwards, so, you know, it's really not that hard to get on there. Everybody gets on Facebook at some point and posts something. You might as well do it on Steemit and earn some Steem. If you haven't been over there, though, you know, like I'm saying, not a bad idea. Upvote my posts if you can. It's a great help. You know, it's been going a lot better for me over there. I'm starting to get a few more dollars on my post, which is greatly appreciated by you guys. You know, all of you guys' support is what helps me do it. What helps me do this is what keeps me going. I should have the camera in the mail later this week. I know you guys can't tell, but I also got a new camera stand that you guys are sitting on right now. It's nice. It's working real well. I like that. So, you know, hard wallets down below. Affiliation code helps out. You know, affiliation code for Genesis Mining, affiliation code for Hashflare, all kinds of tools down there to help you guys navigate these cryptocurrency market. And you know what else is down there? My email address, eugeneforrest20@gmail.com. It's a free service. I know a lot of other people out there, you know, they're charging for their consultation for an hour and this and that. You know, I don't do like a Google Hangout or a Skype or anything like that with you face to face to help you solve your problems. I mean, I would be down for something like that. I don't know. No one's really asked for it. Pretty much what I do is, you know, you shoot me an email and I get back to you 24 hours or under usually. You know, I try to give you a relatively in-depth answer, and if that's, you know, if you're having trouble understanding it or whatever, you know, you just come back with your continued questions, and I email back and forth until, you know, you get the, you know, information and the understanding that you're looking for. So, I mean, this is an absolutely free service. It's eugeneforrest20@gmail.com. You know, go ahead and use it. I'd rather see an email from you than see you lose your money, right? So, guess what, my friend? I need you to keep your Bitcoin safe, and remember, have a good day.